The man that helped the original Sam Raimi trilogy and has been involved with plenty of iterations and attempts at Spider-Man, says he has no interest in returning to superhero movies. For now. Let's be real, if there's money, money talks. Look, I'm still gonna botch his name. I just don't know how to say it. It can't process through my head, alright? So Daniel Koepp?
I botched that one. Oh, that's a botched job.
Again, is making more rounds talking about everything he's been doing in Hollywood. All those ideas, his career, and of course, the big standouts of his career was being involved with plenty of things in relation to Spider-Man. So recently he was talking about the future and if he would ever return to the superhero genre, and specifically Spider-Man. And he said, you know, never say never on anything. And then he adds, I mean, I had a great time with Spider-Man. But superhero movies have evolved so profoundly and in such a sophisticated storytelling way, they're just very different from when I was interested in them. So, I like to watch them, but I like to think of new stuff whenever I can. And of course, we know he was involved with pitching the reboot for TASM, and they frequently asked him about stuff, but they didn't use his ideas, so obviously there's something there. I just don't think he's well suited for it, and it sounds like he understands why. And I'm just reading between the lines, but it sounds like he's not ready to jump into the shared universe and really deliver to everything that has to interconnect, because that's what it's all about these days, and that's what they want. And he was obviously involved with more standalone things, and that was his approach, and it didn't have to connect to these bigger, grandiose things and serve other voices. And realistically, that's kind of like the nature of the beast right now, and he seems to sort of acknowledge that in a very weird way. So I think it's just kind of about that. And the times have changed, and yeah, he likes to watch them, but if he was to take a crack at it, it probably wouldn't end up being something that they used. And I have no doubt that he's, submitted scripts and ideas, but they were just turned down, because that realistically happens frequently. Like, there's plenty of small-time writers, and even big-time, that submit their ideas and pitches to Marvel, to Sony, and they don't end up getting picked up, because that's just how it works these days. You can't take everybody's idea. You can take one or two, maybe three, mesh them up into one, but you can't use everything because it just doesn't make sense. Unless you're TASM 2, then you just use everything, and well, we saw that.